So there's my lunch. 3.5, 4 pounds of blackberries. Free. Pick them. Like, look at that. See the juice? Oh, sugar sweet. So it's a beautiful day. Got some free lunch. That's always good. That's like poundage of blackberries, organic, no pesticide, no herbicide, 100% natural. 4 pounds. Go see how much at your local Whole Foods or whatever, how much that costs. Well, you can just go out there for a nice hour, get some nice sun, be active. You know, that whole process was so restorative, so relaxing. It was awesome. And that's why I wanted to bring you this message. You know, I just want to tell you a little bit more about myself and how I got to this point. And so, basically, to make things short and brief as possible, because I only got 15 minutes to make a video now on YouTube. Basically, when I was younger, before college, my parents both, you know, had their health issues. And my sophomore year of college, going into college, which, you know, anyone who has gone through that journey or whatever, it doesn't even matter. When you get out of high school, it's a real transitory period where you try and figure yourself out and a lot of different stuff like that. But for me, I went that college route in sophomore year. Boom, like around the holidays, my dad passed away from complications due to his health, and you know, and then everything that resulted from that was like responsibilities in terms of financial responsibilities and emotional responsibilities that I thought I had towards other people, like my mom and my brother and my family, because we were all hurting and stuff. And you know, there was a lot of things that happened, a lot of hardships, and obviously, you know, our lives changed a lot. And basically I had to start paying for everything, and you know, doing the job thing as much as I could, working like 20 hours a week and going to school full time, and you know, having to pay for my housing and my food and everything like that. And then you know, having a girlfriend or whatever, all these things was just like adding so much stress, and it put me into like a poverty mind state. And you know, I always was thinking everyone was against me and all that kind of, you know, negative thinking basically. And you know, it took me a long time. I was in that mode for a long time, and it's like I knew I always knew better, but I didn't know why I could never get out of it, why I could never fix myself, why I could never change. And a lot of that was choice, because I don't know, I allowed myself to be in that position. And you know, I went as far as you could go. I had issues in terms of relations with all my friends and family and myself, and like my place in the world. I was always asking why instead of just doing stuff, and I was always thinking a lot of thoughts and negative thoughts, and why everything was just happening to me. And you know, looking at other people, how fortunate they were, and I was just like, oh man, why me? Like that kind of mind state. And that's not the mind state that's going to get you out of that situation. And it took me a long time to realize that. It took a lot of change. It took a lot of discipline. And in lieu of that, when you're actually doing the work, it takes courage to follow through with that, and that practice, to stick with it, to never, you know, stop being a flake basically, you know what I mean? Just stick with it all the way to the end. And that's what really hit me, was just a few months ago really, when this whole now I'm really living thing happened. And it was kind of like a kick in the balls, where I had to just wake up and accept myself, accept everything about what happened, and move on, and know that I have a lot of potential, I have a lot of self-worth, and I've always known that about myself. I just haven't been able to show it, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be normal. You know, I was the sixth man off the bench in high school, or, you know, that guy, you know, always it's like, you know what, I'm tired of that. I want more of myself, because I know I have more in me to give, to show. And I mean, I went to the darkest places. I abused a lot of stuff, you know, myself, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Went to these dark places that no one needs to go. And when I started disciplining what went in my mouth, that's when everything changed. And I started getting into the fitness and the health got a juicer, and started getting my train on. And that's where I'm at now, and everything that I've been studying and learning about over this past year in terms of like, I was asking questions about why my performance was always at that level when I knew in my head, and just like by the gifts that I've been given, like why I couldn't get more, why I couldn't achieve more. And you know, once you get out of that limited thinking, limited mindset, limited everything, and you start putting yourself in the mind of abundance, and everything that you want is you have. You don't have to worry about anything because you put in the work and you do the time in the present moment, now, in this minute, in this second, in this hour, because nothing is guaranteed afterwards. You got to do it now. And when you do things now, you put yourself in a position to receive. And that's what I had to put in my head. And that's what I really started learning and really started practicing over these past few months. And, you know, it's been great. And I've never been in a better place than I am right now. And, you know, a lot of that all just happened because I chose to, you know, and I chose to get better. I yearned for that. I seeked it out. I constantly thought about it, and guess what? I found it. And now I'm making these videos because I feel that this message has to get put out there, and there's already people, and I'm using raw food, veganism as the jump off point for self-improvement, for everyone to be healthy, happy, and rich, and have a rich, fulfilled life, and, you know, not have a job that they hate, and, you know, families that they hate, that they can't stand, you know, poor relations with their partners, and their, you know, poor money situations, poor living situations, like, because if you can expand your mind, if you can get out of a poverty consciousness and you put yourself in that mind of abundance, then, and you do the work diligently now with quality, don't mistake activity for achievement in every second of the day, and know that you're worth that work, and that's the most important work that needs to get done. And because if you're not, you know, there's only two things that are ever guaranteed, and that's things are going to change and you're going to die. Not everyone lives, so are you going to make that choice to live and really live fully and commit to that, and, you know, stop being a fencer, stop making excuses for yourself, because that's hard work to do, and like a lot of people don't want to do that. But I mean, I had a lot of negativity in my life, and I realized that all that in my world that was negative was just a reflection on everything that was in here, in my heart, in my head, in my soul. And so I had to wise up and I had to grow up, and I had to make a conscious connection that what's most important to me is health in terms of my mind and my body, and my soul, and that whole connection. This ain't no spiritual shit, it isn't anything like that. It's just about plugging yourself into the present moment and experiencing life. And I feel like I'm finally doing that. And, you know, so many things are a gift. Movement's a gift, sight's a gift, smell's a gift, so we got to use them all, you know. And got to make sure we're grateful for it all, and that's definitely what I'm trying to show and put out there, and put that positive energy in there, put that, you know, catalyst in there if you guys need it. And it's just like, the food you eat is what you become. I put good food in my body now. I'm on the 80-10-10, high fruit, low protein, low fat diet. No protein, no fat, really. And carb it up. And it was like I was doing the fitness thing, and hold on, let me check that. Okay, we're good on time. I was doing the whole fitness thing, and every 3 months, like P90X, I was doing P90X, and I got through the first 60 days and I crushed it and I was good. But when you start really getting intense and your skill level gets up there, I was like bonking. I was like, what was going on? Because I thought I was eating enough, and then I realized I wasn't eating at all enough of the calories I couldn't do. That's why my mind was telling me I wanted to do it, but I just physically couldn't do it because I didn't have the carbs, the glucogen, the glucose, the glycogen to get it done. And but it was weird because I met Dan the Man, who got me into the whole health thing and wellness and getting yourself out of that poverty consciousness. And I hope he's doing well There's been a lot of drama on his side, as everyone knows, but you know, but literally I came to the computer and I was like searching for ways to get through that wall, and I asked that question, like, how can I maximize and optimize my performance and doing it right, doing it healthy, without taking, like, you know, heavy metal containing muscle milks and yada yada yada, all that kind of stuff. And just like that, boom, like I was doing the work on the computer, opening my mind, you know, and then that's when this, because I'm on the YouTube, obviously, you know, the Durian Riders, the 30bananaday.com people, and Harley and Freely and all that whole crew, Doug Graham, that, you know, Fruit and Sport, I believe is the YouTube that is like his talk and his lecture, and phew, the light bulb went off, and I'm like, yo, I gotta get on this 30 bananas a day thing, and boom, I went out to the store. Organic bananas right now, Pacific Northwest price, 89 cents a pound. You know what I mean? You can eat poundage of food for on the cheap. You know what I mean? I got 4 pounds of blackberries, organic blackberries, natural grown blackberries. Pounds, 4 pounds, 3.5, 4 pounds, free. And that's a lot of money in the store if you want to go check. You know what I mean? It's just like, you gotta stop that limited thinking, and you gotta open your mind, and you gotta stop being lazy, and you gotta start putting the right food in you so you can get the energy to go out there and do that. And that's why I'm on the 80-10-10 thing, because my workouts have been good, have been great. I always have energy. It's like I have 10-minute breaks at work, and I can't sit down because it's you know, I gotta do stuff. I gotta do something. You know what I mean? So, you know, 10 minutes I'll go out there onto some light bulb, do some pull-ups, or go down to the park, hit some push-ups, do some sit-ups or something. It's crazy. It's just this energy, and it's like I want my body to help me take me to the next level, because this is all, I gotta power my body, I gotta have the right body, I gotta have a fit, lean body so I can power through everything I want to do in life. You know, I just want to crush it, and that's what I feel right now. And you know, from the place I was to the place I am, like, it's crazy. I talked to my roommate from college just a day ago, and he thinks I'm like, well, he was like, whoa, like, who the fuck is this guy who I'm talking to on the phone, because it wasn't the same dude that he's known for the past however many years. And it's happening, and I want to share that. And I got a book, The Science of Getting Rich. You can Google it, Science of Getting Rich PDF. You can get it for free. It's like 64 pages. You read it online, and I mean, it just teaches you how to get into a life of abundance. And if you put the practice into work, and if you open yourself up to opportunities and doing the work and just being in the present moment, this isn't any kind of, like, just read it and that's it. You know what I mean? Practice it, do it. And it's not anything that's going to interrupt your daily life or change how you live or perceive anything. It's just like, well, it will change all that actually, because if you accept it and everything like that, then you'll start to receive these gifts of life and living. And that's what it's about. It's not living the status quo. It's about living your life to the best abilities as you can. You know, start making yourself happy, start doing things that make you happy, you know. Have the courage to commit to making that change to make yourself happy, because that's all, you know, everyone dies, not everybody lives. Be a person that lives, because what else is there to do, man? That's all there is to do, baby. Get out there, live, love, have fun, spread that message of peace, joy, happiness. There isn't anything else. All right, and that's all I gotta say. Hope you're feeling it, hope you're favoring it, hope you're feeling what I'm saying. You need help? Hit me up, I'm there for you. You need some motivation, hit me up, I'm there for you. And right now I'm just motivating myself, dude. I need to sign up on 30bananasaday.com right now, and I'm gonna go join their shit right now. So hop on the train, because it's working for me, it works. Do it, it feels right, it's what's in your heart. It feels right in your heart, and you guys know it. So peace, I love you guys. Nature. Look at these berries. I got like 20 seconds to mac down on some berries for you.